Good morning, I'm Olivia. Welcome to my SilverSneakers Flex chair yoga class. Let's get started at the back of the seat. Settle on in. These nice comfy seats. I don't always get the nice comfy ones. Let that back, low back sort of press into there. And then settle into it. Close your eyes. And come to your breath. Let those powerful jaw muscles relax. The shoulders release. The heart soften. Connect the inhale to the exhale, and as you breathe in, create space inside. What will you fill it up with? Just let the corners of your mouth drop in a little smile, eyes open, nice soft easy gaze. Move out to the edge of the seat. Thank you, Mary. And let's drop the soles of the feet together and let the knees just drop open. Sit nice and tall. Let the shoulders release away from the ears, and then just tip the head over. I love this image that I've got this beam of light coming out of the top of my head. I want to shine it over there, so I go. Think about lifting the ear instead of crunching down onto the shoulder. Pass through the center, go the other way. Stay there, take a breath. And back up nice and tall. Let's roll the shoulders in. And keep this low first. Take one back to front and release the arms down and back up. This is where you've got those golf balls right there in your hands. Now we're going to tip side to side, and with the soles of the feet together, be careful. All right, you probably won't be able to go so far, but that was my whole purpose. Think about tipping the rib cage, but you'll know you can't go that far. One more time. We're just going to turn now. And then again the other way. That's a little different. Can't move those knees, right? One more time, right and left. And back. All right, come back to the center. Take the feet out. Deep breath in. And bring the hands back into the heart. Shove the little fingers forward. And then all the way around. And again, shove the little fingers forward. Let's do this. Let's lift the heels, come back, and lift the toes. And again, lift the heels, maybe tuck your chin. Lift the heels, take the gaze, take the heart up a little bit. Feel that back begin to fire on. One more time, and come right back. All right, deep breath in. Hinge forward with these nice goal post arms. So I have this nice straight back. I want you to feel a long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Release towards the earth. Halfway rise, bring the hands to the shin, bring the heart forward. Feel that back work. Look over the right shoulder, and then look over the left shoulder. Look to the earth and reverse swan dive all the way back up. All right, so I'm going to cross that left hand over my right leg. Reach to the ceiling. I'm going to arc over, but then I'm going to paint the wall with my palm as I look back towards the back. Switch to the other side. We lift, arc over. I guess I used to say, put your thumbprint on the wall behind you. So reach back with that thumb. And then again, the other side. Deep breath in. Thumbprint on the back wall. And one more time. Reach up, arc over, and then thumbprint on the back wall. Lovely. Deep breath in. Goalpost stars coming forward, fold. All the way down. Halfway rise, press hands into the shins, heart comes forward. We're gonna look to the right, lift that right arm out, maybe up. And back to the shins, heart come forward again. Look to the left, left arm out, maybe left arm up. Back to the center, reach forward to me, all the way out, deep breath in, and walk the feet out. Take the hands on thigh muscles, press down, drop your shoulders, fire on the core muscles, connect the ribs to the hips right here, and hold. Lovely. And release, shake out. All right, now we're gonna work around. If you can let go, fine. If you need hands here, whatever you need to do, okay? This is fine, but if you have a little back issue, you may want to keep your hands right there, all right? You decide. Feel the weight on the feet, both feet, and then switch and go the other way. 2 more. Last one. All right, slide that right foot out, turn the toe to the ceiling, go over that left knee, hinge at the hip, this nice flat back here first. Hold on, and then release into forward fold and push back up, and we'll go the other side. Same thing, slide that out, toe to the ceiling, firmly plant that heel, turn over that right, so shoulders, ribs, everything. Hinge at the hip, still have that nice straight back here, release down, bow to the earth, tuck the chin and roll back up, all the way up. Bring that right knee in, and first, let's sit up nice and tall. So pull that knee in towards the shoulder, nice and tall. And then exhale, I'm gonna roll back towards the fleshy part of my seat, reach forward, fire on the core muscles. Inhale, up, 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 up. Exhale, hold the wall out, so I'm gonna flex the foot right there. And then again, point the toe down, up, 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 and down. Now, leave that leg there, and let yourself come forward. And we're gonna pulse right to the ceiling. You wanna hold that leg, that's okay too. And then turn the knee out, turn the toe out, and pulse again. So the instep inside of the leg comes to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up and down and slide it back in. Okay, other side. Lift it. Here we go. Sit up tall. As high as you can. I'm going to point the toe down as I do this. And then exhale. Roll back. I'm going to sit all the way against the back of the chair. Fire on those core muscles. And then again. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe a little bit of, like you're gonna blow a candle out. You'll feel the rib cage work. It's a little Pilates. 2 more. Up, up, sit as tall as you can. All right, 1 more time. And out. Now keep it there, and we're gonna rock forward and pulse. Support it if you need to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bend the knee and turn the instep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Let's take both of them down and wiggle your toes. Hold on to the chair there. Little gas and brake or clutch. And then we're going to drive them back in. Okay, let's keep them together. Left hand crosses over, and I'm going to circle that right arm around. I'm going to make it big, so I'm going to roll back on the fleshy part of my seat there too, as well as forward and back. So it's a little oblique muscles and the core, shoulder stuff, and 1 more time. And back. Let's take the other side. Same thing. We come forward and back. And again. One more time. All right. And so we're going to stand up, and we're going to do that get up and down as many times as we can in 30 seconds. You do not have to do that, all right? Please, work where you're comfortable. I have a little form over there that you would write that number in, what you got this week, and then the end of April, well, it's not the end of April, it's the middle of April. We'll do it again, we'll write it in again, okay? And see if there's any improvement. When you get up there, come down, you can touch the seat, you can sit all the way back into it, whatever you need to do. Look at you, ready to go. She goes, all right, I'm going to do this. All right, so up and down 30 times, and let me get it on my, no, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Whatever you could do.
Yeah, 30 seconds, not 30 times.
That's right, 30 times, whatever you can do in that time. Okay, do we want to start up or down? Let's get up. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds, ready, go. Count yourself. Halfway. Three, two, one, stop. Okay? Oh, somebody said, oh. Okay, so you have a number for yourself. There is a sheet there on the end. You can write that in today if you'd like. Let's get around to the back. And before we do anything else, just a little shake out there with your legs. Curl the heel into the seat. I like to give my thighs a little shake too. So whatever works for you. Okay? See how we do. It's part of their fall prevention for Silver Sneakers. I said I wasn't going to do that for this class, but we did. Because I think you all need it just as much. Step back to downward facing dog. Take the feet share width apart here. Reaching forward, deep breath in. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, soften the knees, lower the heart towards the earth. Turn that tailbone to the back wall. Breathe into the back ribs. Feel them expand. And one more time. All right, taking the gaze forward. Step into the chair with the right foot. So you are on railroad tracks here. And just comfortably apart. It's easy. I'm not that far apart, all right? Don't make it difficult. Enough that you can bring this hip forward here. If I'm back too far, I can't bring that hip forward. But get your feet in a position where these hip bones can come onto high beams. Think of it that way, all right? So we balance. Hands at the heart. One on the chair if you need it, right? Always. Let's lift them up. Drop your shoulders, connect the ribs to the hips. You're going to begin to fire on the legs and the feet. First, I want you to lift the back heel. And then if you can, let that front heel float up, maybe a quarter of an inch. It does not have to be far at all. All right, lower back down. We reach forward and back. Chair if you need it. Secure the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Notice your balance. All right, arms all the way back up and hands on the chair. You're going to swing this front leg back. So I'm leaning into the chair. It comes off the ground. I'm going to tap the toe down and back up. Tap it down. I'm bending this knee and I'm going to tap the toe down. Two more. And last one. All right, step back to downward facing dog. And breathe. The same thing with that left foot. Step in on the left foot. Again, close enough that you can get the hip bones on high beam. Okay, so you just to feel a stretch right here. Deep breath in. Let's keep the arms up if we can. Lift that back heel and maybe let that front heel float up just a little bit. Now I'm going to connect the ribs to the hips. I'm going to squeeze my fingertips and my heel and my hand together. Lower down, reach forward and back. Use the chair if you need to. Otherwise, don't. Drop your shoulders. Ribs and hips are connected. Glutes have fired on. Inner thighs pressing together. You're looking to the left wall. All right, let that arm float over your head. Back to downward facing dog. One more time. Bring the hands back to the thighs. And we're going to reverse swan dive up. We're going to pass through this goalpost arm today. Holding on. See if you can keep those elbows up by your shoulders. Don't let them float. Heart come forward. Release into forward fold. Halfway rise. Slide the hands to the quadricep muscles. We're going to slide down. Now bend the knees as much as you need to do this. Look to the right wall. Here's the right arm going out if that works for you. Otherwise, you don't have to at all. Come back to the center. We're going to look to the left. You can add that left arm if you'd like. And all the way down. Send the hands to me. Circle sweep. We're going to come back to chair pose with goalpost arms. Get the weight on the toes as well as the heels. And reach to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Step into the chair. Right hand. Let's arc over. Okay. Stick your thumb up and we're going to swirl it around and touch it to the wall behind you. Other side. Arcing over. Give me a thumbs up and send it to the wall behind you, all the way back. All right, step your feet about wider than chair width apart and let's go side to side. All right, toe ball heel. A little more hang time there if you can. Hang, hang, hang. And then stay there. And stay there. And stay there. Okay, let's keep that left foot up. Circle the ankle. And then drop the heel to the ground and the toe to the earth. And notice how that's going to pull that tailbone underneath you. And here we are. Just so somebody can see. Pulse that up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle it around. All right, we're going to drop that foot down. And we're going to balance on this foot now. It's all ready for us, right? Slide this other foot in. Maybe let it leave the earth. See if you can find some balance. Fingers near the chair if you need it. 30 seconds, but I'm not counting right now. All right, step out. We do the same thing again. Side to side. Stay there, a little hang time. Over to the side, we're going to stay right here. And then again, circle that ankle, wiggle your toes. I didn't shut that off, imagine that. And then drop the heel down. So I'm upright now. One arm up if you can, only pulse. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, slide it in. And we're going to balance. I'm probably on the wrong side of the chair, but I've been switching around. Lift up on that foot. See if you can find balance. Step out to the side, wide standing mountain pose. It's part of the fall prevention series that SilverSneakers has going right now. Turn the toes out and we're going to come into goddess pose. The form is over there for you to take with you. Take it home and count how long you can stand on one foot. And it doesn't matter if you're wavering, but that you stop the clock the moment you have to touch something or put your foot down. But waving side to side, that's okay. Your body is still trying to work on that right there. Let's come into these goalpost arms. I love so very much. Try to keep them up by elbows, up by the shoulders. Yeah, that's what those are. And then side to side. So I'm just moving my rib cage, right? Because nothing below the navel is moving. My knees are bent. They're tracking in the direction of my toes. My baby toe edge of my foot is in the ground there as well. Right then, there weren't any. All right, let's bring the hands together into this nice eagle pose. You're looking just beyond the wrist. Squeeze the elbows together and breathe. Opening up, we're going to come into warrior 2. So left toe faces the front, right toe faces the right wall. And that knee comes right over the ankle there. Nice and tall. Arms are up. Find your perfect shape. Adjust the feet so you have your perfect shape. Deep breath in and all the way down. Tuck the chin down towards your chest as you press to the earth. And then we rise right back up, palms to the ceiling. I'm going to reach for the knuckles and push that hand down. I'm pushing the back hand down. Doesn't matter. Just remember when we get to the other side, what hand you push down. So a little more work with the shoulder here. All the way down, we're going to land right back here in warrior 2. And this time turn the gaze over the 2 peace fingers. So good working the neck right there. And then let's just see if we can lift that front heel and maybe sink into that knee a little bit deeper. And if you need that chair, get it handy. All right, let's go into reverse. Lift up, still on the ball of the foot if you can. Always that chair is handy for you. All right, drop the heel back to warrior two. We'll come into side angle. A little slide, rest the wrist, reach to the ceiling. Now this hand is just reaching here, just resting here, right? And I have fired all my core muscles, so I'm gonna reach that right hand forward. All right, and as the fingers reach forward more, you notice that this right shoulder's gonna come forward. Let that happen, yeah. All parts of that front foot on the ground now, right? Open back up, deep breath in. And let's come back into goddess pose once again. Gold post arms, and two. So just notice that nothing's moving in the legs as you do this, and the bottom half of your body is firm and strong, but the upper half is just light, right? Okay, come into this eagle arms, cross them in front, looking right beyond the wrists. You can get those elbows squeezing in as well. Nicely done. All right, here we go. Right toe turns, left toe turns to the left. We find the shape of warrior two. Reposition as you need to. All right, now do we remember what hand we pushed down? We're going to push the other one down, all the way down. So try to resist this. Exhale, push down. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale. Tuck the chin. One more time. And tuck the chin. All right, arms all the way out. Look over those two peace fingers, so working the neck right there. When you do that, this right shoulder wants to come forward. Keep it pressed down as you do this. All right, all parts of the feet onto the ground, and we come into reverse. Use the chair if you'd like to, lifting up on that left arm too. There you go. Now, knee over the ankle, but I want you to try to lift that front heel. And once again, see if you can get that knee back over the ankle. If that doesn't work, put it down, it's okay. All right, deepen your breath. Those muscles are starting to need that oxygen, right? All right, we level this out. Float. And I'm going to drop my heel now, right to the ceiling. I'm just resting the hand here. Because of that, I'm able to reach, lift it, and then reach it, and let this left shoulder come forward and the right one come back a little bit more. So you feel a little push me, pull you in there. Nice, nice. Open wide. Beautiful. Back to goddess pose. Sorry, men. All the way down. Hold. Okay, so hands on the rib cage, toes to the front. I'm going to hinge at the hip. My elbows are back, and I'm coming over the chair. I have to move back a little bit, and then push right back up. And I'm hoping this will insist that your shoulders come back as well. Soften both knees as you come forward. Pull that belly in. Use the toes to push back up. And you'll find those hamstrings working when you do that. So try not to get all the weight back onto the heels. I want to keep it on the toes as well. And all the way up. All right, bring the hands to the heart. Sink into that knee. And hold on. See if you can lift that toe right there. Lovely. We're going to go the other way. Same thing. Sink into that knee. See if you can lift that toe. Beautiful. Skandasana. Very nice. And back. All right. So walk your feet into star pose, whatever that means for you. Deep breath. And drop. Clap your hands. Walk, step, jump your feet in. Bam, bam. Downward facing dog. Oh my goodness. Any movements you need here, make it work. All right, bring the hands back to the thighs. Let's reverse swan dive back up. Oh, we need water, don't we? Come into our powerful powerful pose. Release down. Rise to the thigh muscles. Sink below the knees. Bend the knees as much as you need to do that. Look to the right. Maybe extend that right arm out and up. And then we look to the left. Same thing here. Add the arm if you'd like. And back. Bring the arms forward to me. Come right back into chair pose with powerful closed arms. Eyes up, heart forward. Beautiful. And deep breath in. And down. Shake out. All right. Have a drink of water. Lest we forget that. Robins are out.
Chirping like crazy this morning.
All right, so turning and facing the right wall. Lift up on that leg that's furthest away from me. All right, and you may support it there if you'd like. Grab your pant leg. Keep that foot flexed. Fire on the core muscles. Fire on the glutes here. Now, this is as if you're going to take a nice big step down the curb. So you're going to bend that supporting leg, lift it right back up, curl it in, and touch the toe behind. Lift it right back up, step down that curb, and lift, and down, and again, and right back up. Okay, and perhaps you'd like to try this with balance. But keep those fingers handy if you're not sure. All right. And back. All right, lift it to the back. Toe ball heel. No, you know what? Put the ball of the foot on the ground. I'm going to take mine out a little bit further. My heel is up and we'll come into high lunge here. So my back knee is a little bend to it. Secure the feet, press them into the earth, and maybe find balance. It's up to you entirely. Left hand to the chair. I want you to drop that right heel. We're going to get nice and secure in the feet here. You're going to bring that right hand around the chair, drop that right shoulder, and look to me. All right. Ooh, feel a nice calf stretch there. Reaching back, thumbs up always. No, other hand. There you go. There you go. Reaching back, thumbs up. Now, you want to balance. See if that leg hand will drop to the leg. Fire on those core muscles, everything, everything. All right, look back to the earth, rise right back up on that toe, step both feet together, upward salute, reach to the ceiling, and down. All right, up on the toes, tiptoe to the other side. Okay, other side, same thing. You're gonna lift up on that leg that's furthest away from me, all right? You can support it, whatever you want. But notice what you have to get fired on here in order to do that. That's the glutes. You're pressing the inner thighs together. That supporting leg is doing its work. And here we go. Sink into that supporting leg. You're stepping down the curb. Lift it up and just touch the toe behind. And it doesn't need to go out far. You're just a balancing. And again. And if you need the chair handy, do so. All right. And again. Couple more. All right. So in the back, stretch out a little bit further. Put the ball of the foot on the ground. It's like I caught you in the middle of a walk. We lift that opposite hand that's furthest away from me, and come into high lunge. Release it or keep that right hand on the chair, whatever works for you. But in this position, proud, chest up, broad collarbones, heart is lifted. It's a da-da moment, all right? So take it and feel that. All right, we drop the right hand, we drop the left heel, bring that left hand to the chair, pull back on that right shoulder. You get a really nice twist and you are supported. You got all your feet on the ground, both hands on the chair. You are good and supported right here too, right? So stay right here. You can drop your back heel down all the way to the ground here, Pat. So give yourself a good solid base, strong legs, and if this works, let's reach. All right, thumb up. Always thumb up, think of that, all right? Never this thumbs down. All right, and should you find balance, let that hand drop to the leg. But you're good and secure in the feet and the core muscles here. This should feel really good. Practice nice, good rest. Kathy, I just noticed you here. Oh no, it's not Kathy either, it's Doreen. I thought you were Kathy Venezia. You look like her with her hair right there today. Oh my God, honey. Okay, here we go. We're gonna rise right back up. Lift that toe in the back. Using the hand on the chair. Step both feet together. We take this little upward salute. Reach to the ceiling. Rise up on the toes and tiptoe back to the front. Downward facing dog. Nicely done. I swear you look just like Kathy back there. Kathy, yeah. All right, let's take the feet about chair width apart or wider. And we're just going to rock the hips side to side, maybe bend the knees. Yeah, maybe circle them around, draw a circle on the back wall with your tailbone. That's a beautiful thing. And then walking the feet back in. Now, round that spine. Yeah, so you get that cat and cow going on. And then release, take the heart forward to me. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine. You can step into the chair if you need a little bit more space to do that. And then again, round, tuck the tailbone. Oh my goodness. And lift. One more time, round, and this time walk into the chair as you roll up. The last thing to come up is your head. Okay? So hands on the chair here. This is just in the upper body here now, all right? So I'm not going to hinge at the hip and go over. I'm just going to take the upper body here. Hands on the chair. Deep breath in. Watch me first. I'm going to slide down the chair. So I can't get very far. Stretching across the back. Come all the way back up. Roll the shoulders around and lift the heart. Get it? So it's just up here. All right? Feel a nice stretch across the back, and then I open the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring the shoulders forward, round down. Now stay here. Take a breath into the back ribs. And as you exhale, come right back up. Deep breath in. Lift the heart. Exhale. Slide down. You're going to feel a great stretch across the back. Don't hinge at the hip. Take a deep breath into the back ribs. And exhale. Come right back up. All right. And shake out. Side to side. Okay. Drink of water. We come back in balance. Like we haven't been doing that all along. Okay, so around the side of the chair, we're going to lift that leg that's furthest away from the chair. All right, out to the front. And let's see if we can take that out to the side there. And you may hold it there, grab your pants, or hold it, whatever you want. And I would call this standing big toe pose without holding on to the big toe. All right. All right. So then, drop the knee to the earth and the heel comes to your seat. I'm going to soften that leg I'm standing on just a little bit and lift. And if you find balance here, dancer pose. We're going to reverse this. Come out to that standing big toe pose without holding the big toe. Bring it to the front. Let's see if we can extend it out. And set it back behind you. We rise up into high lunge for a moment. Circle sweep, step both feet together. Deep breath in. All right. Now, when we go to the other side, see if you can toe heel going over there. Flexibility in the feet. All right. Look at you, Phil. Huh? You got it. Okay. So lifting up that other leg. Now fire on all those things that you need to. The glutes, the inner thighs are pressing together. This leg is strong. This foot is flexed. Let's take the arm up. Okay, now here we come out to standing big toe without the big toe. You want to do that, Shelly, you knock yourself out, all right? All right, make maybe find balance. And then we're going to go to this dancer pose, so the knee drops to the ground. I'm going to soften the knee I'm standing on a little bit and reach. And then maybe find balance here. Working around that foot. You should feel it, maybe getting tired. All right, we come back to that standing big toe. Sans big toe. And then to the front. We're going to extend this one out here. And if it comes down low, that's okay. You could even put it on the ground so you can find balance. And that's swinging all the way back. So a moment stretch there in the front of the leg. And circle sweep all the way up. And release down. All right, shake out. Do that when you're home. All right, grab a drink of water. Let's sit back down.
I think I'd remember.
No one's teaching me.
You worked around the clock there, actually. All right. Okay. Left leg out to the side. No, that's right leg out to the side. Situate yourself there, because I want you to, we're going to hinge at the hip. We're going to take seated Skandasana pose. So I'm just going to hinge at the hip with this nice straight back. This heel is firmly planted. This foot is firmly planted. Now just imagine you were standing, because we did it standing today, right? Nice. Right hand goes there. That left hand reaches towards the side of the chair, and you look to the left wall. Okay, come back to Skandasana and push back up. Walk it in. And let's take it up. Let's take it all the way over today first. Okay, did we do this last? Did we do this hand behind? That was last time. Oh, we're doing again. Right hand, small your back. Left hand, top of the head. You may stay right here if you'd like. The other option is to see if you can get them down. But if you get them down and you're all like this, that doesn't work, all right? So you want to keep head over heart over pelvis. Maybe work them to the back of your neck. Maybe work them up to the middle of the back. But keeping the elbows pressed back. Beautiful. Y'all get it. Nicely done. Is everybody breathing? Okay. One more breath. All right. And then just release those hands. I need everybody to close their eyes now, because the other part of this, called lion's breath, is I just want you to close your eyes. Promise me you'll close your eyes. Stick your mouth out and say, ah. Ah. You can look at that on the video if you'd like. Okay? All right, so now surround that knee, and you can release this foot here, or you could leave it over. It does not matter to me. Sit up very tall, and then let it come towards that left shoulder, and you're going to look to the right wall. You'll feel that stretch in a whole different place. In an entirely different place. That's not right English. All right, coming back to the front, and you know you have choices. You could put the foot down, or you could cross it over here. Sit up nice and tall. Once again, we want to engage everything. So keep this foot flexed. Press that low back forward. Fire on your core muscles here. Hinge at the hip, whatever works for you to get this really lovely stretch, which is another part of that knee. Maybe you want to press that knee open. All right, so we go the other side. So switch over there and take that left leg out to the side for our seated Skandasana. Toe to the ceiling, firmly plant that heel on the ground. This leg is not locked, but it's straight. And then you're going to come over that leg. You can hold on, or you can take the hands at the heart. But I have this straight back here. Pull the shoulder blades together, broad collarbones, the heart's coming forward. Yeah, whatever you need to do. Ribs are engaged here. Breathe. Nicely done. Left hand crosses over, right hand reaches to the side of the chair, and you're going to look to the right wall. We've added a little twist to this. Back to the leg, push up, bring this leg up and over. Foot stays flexed. Take the left hand into the small of the back, middle of the back, top of the head, the neck, or work together, whatever works for you. But again, your spine is as straight as it is in mountain pose, right? And that elbow is just reaching up and reaching back. Nicely done. Good. Wow. Really lovely. Breathe. And then close your eyes. We're going to do the lion's breath. Deep breath in. Stick your mouth out. Say ah. Ah. And then close. All right. So we uncurl. Oh, we did this first. That's right. You're going to surround that knee. Sit tall, Paul. Sit tall. Let that knee draw to that right shoulder. Look to the left wall. You want to get that belly out of the way if you need to there. Nice and tall. Pulling it up towards the right shoulder. And the right shoulder to it. Slowly come back. You're not spring loaded. And you know you have choices. You could put that foot down or you could leave it up. I'm going to put it down on this side in solidarity with those of you that do that. And so go and find your figure four stretch here. Fire log. Seated half pigeon pose. There's a lot of different names. Press up on that low back, hinge at the hip. Press that knee open, your choice. All right, let's extend that leg out in front, and we'll take the other one as well. Heel on the ground, firmly planted, and give the seat a little love with your hands, and just lift the heart without letting that head fall back. You have this light right there in your heart. You want to shine it up on the diagonal. All right, bring the feet in. Walk your hips back. So you got to get that cheek and sit bone up over top of that little grape or little golf ball that's down there. All right, and once again, press that low back into the chair. Oh, that feels so good. Let's take the legs out, feet, ankles, toes, fingers. Yeah. All right, let's do this lotus once again. So I've got the little, all the fingers together. Did I do this the other day?
Yeah.
Okay. Opening the fingers, right? So there's that lotus flower. And then you're going to curl the fingers in, open the thumbs, and you've got that nice little heart right there you're looking through. Isn't that beautiful? Take them all the way through. Open out on the toes. Wiggle heel like Pitapedia. We come right back up. Here's that heart first, so the thumbs go out. Yes. And then back to that lotus flower. And all the way out the head. And float all the way down. A lot of good finger work there, right? Close your eyes again. Might turn this down a little bit, maybe. And if you fall asleep, you must be exhausted. But you should feel good as those endorphins race through your body. And think about connecting that inhale and that exhale once again. Making that breath full and grace-filled. And slowly open the hands, palms up. Give the fingers a wiggle. New life, new energy. The deepest breath you've taken. Exhale. And hands together your heart. As the day begins, namaste.
Namaste.
All right, lovely work today. Good job.